What's good? What's good? We back. It's Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what the business is, man. We grinding. And shout out to the whole LDVC. What's going on, CB Sports TV? We on time, a little bit ahead of time, a couple minutes before one. You know, t- gonna talk about why Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury is bad news for Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, man. We gonna talk about that, man. We got time today. And also, don't forget about the fights this weekend. It's Sergey Kovalev taking on Alder Alvarez on HBO, live from Atlantic City, new Hard Rock Casino, and I guess resorts or hotel out there in Atlantic City. Dimitri Bivol on the undercard as well. Also, Devin Alexander, brother Devon Alexander, is fighting in the middleweight scrap on that card. And also, you go up to Long Island, Uniondale, New York. You got Devin Alexander taking on Andre Berto. You got Luis Collazo on that card. You got Peter Quillen, J. Leon Love, Marcus Brown is returning on that card as well. So you got a lot of things working this weekend. All right, fellas. And those are the fights for the weekend. I know of it. Tonight it's a card on Bounce. Ladarius Miller, Memphis Miller, Mayweather Promotions is fighting as well tonight on Bounce. So, it's a nice little rotational boxing this weekend. And you talk about Wilder and Fury, man. Now, Wilder and Fury is bad news because it changes the market. However you look at it, it changes the market for heavyweight boxing, man. If they promote it the right way, which some promoters usually don't know how to promote, networks don't usually want to promote. Networks really don't want to put any more money in boxing than they have to. That's why you really don't see Showtime getting behind and trying to push a Danny, a Keith Thurman, the pay-per-view when they had an opportunity to. They don't want to spend money with the all access. And when they do spend money with the all access, now they want to do 1 or 2 episodes. Now, see, these networks really don't want to invest in boxing like that. You know what I'm saying? And Showtime for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder to be a success, they have to invest into the fight. They have to invest more than running commercials. They have to invest more than the press tour. They have to invest more than just telling people on social media. They have to do a full-out marketing scheme. All right? They have to really take it. They have to take it to the max. They got to promote it. They got to give all their marketing, PR skills, all of it, man. And the reason why if this fight is a success, it's bad news for Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua is levels to this, man. It's many, many different levels. And why I say it's many, many different levels to this is because, for one, Eddie Hearn has a big show for the Zone in November. That's supposed to be his biggest show. And he's showing that he don't have a big show for the Zone. He don't have one in November because he wanted to do Deontay Wilder and Dillian White for $8 million. He wanted to get Wilder to come fight Dillian White. You know why he wanted to get Wilder that money? Because he needs people to come flock to the Zone. And Wilder is one of the biggest draws on PBC, period, in America. No other fighter out here that's in any other network besides PBC that can pull 1 million people to Showtime, other than like a Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? And Wilder is doing 1 million on Showtime. That's huge numbers. That's probably the equivalent of 3 or 4 million on HBO. All right? Showtime just doesn't have the subscribers HBO had. If you're wondering why, it's a major difference right there. Shout out to Games PP. Shout out to Randy Ridley. Shout out to Emmanuel. Shout out to Lawrence Williams in the building. I don't know nothing about Alicia Napoleon, but I seen her. She fine as hell though. I gotta check her out, man. I know she fight on the card. She was with Peter Quillen in Blue Blood Sports TV. Shout out to that brother. Basically it's bad news because, for one, Eddie Hearn still looking for a main event for his big November card. All right, what's going on, Sean Tour? 2, Anthony Joshua won't be the talk of the town. No matter what he does versus Alexander Povetkin, he won't be the topic of discussion. If it's a great fight, it'll be the topic for discussion for a minute, but it's all gonna be about Wilder Fury, Mikey Earl. He won't have no buzz. And then that fight is just gonna put more pressure on Joshua to have to fight Fury. Or it's going to put more pressure on Joshua to go find a formidable foe in April. And what I'm hearing is Joshua and Povetkin has plenty tickets left. Now that the UK changed the ticket laws where Eddie can't scheme and scalp tickets no more, they're not selling tickets without Deontay Wilder. They're not selling them, man. Make sure I hit the like button. Appreciate it, Randy. Really, they're not selling. They're not selling without. So at the end of the day, if Fury and Wilder, whoever wins, if it's a good fight, it's a great fight. You got great promotion that does great numbers in America. In my opinion, they call the shots. No matter if he bring 3 belts to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's about money. And those 3 belts, especially if Fury win, those 3 belts, only 5% left, bro. I ain't heard no 5% left. I ain't heard. Maybe it might be 5% left, but I ain't heard no shit like that. I ain't heard no shit. I'm about to look it up right now. Give me a minute. But he made me use my train of thought. Give me a minute. Here we go. All right, but yeah. Well, yeah, it said less than 3% tickets left then. Yep. On Viagogo. It tells me if tickets still available. I want to. Best price. I'm looking it up right now. There's a lot of tickets left, but 3% or 5% of 90,000, that's a lot. It's a lot of tickets left still. It's a lot of gray areas. You got gray areas in the nosebleeds. You got gray areas in the middle section. You got a lot of gray areas around the ring. You got areas right under the nosebleed. There's plenty of tickets left. Plenty. And this is Viagogo. So this is a secondary app. So I'm not sure about what's the primary ticket app for Joshua and Wilder. I'm going to check another one out. But they take me to StubHub. I don't know why I want to fucking StubHub. It's resale, so I don't know. Viagogo, I don't know what the fuck that is. So what's going on? Oh, yeah, for sure. I've been a little bit busy. I got you, Kelly. Yeah, but yeah. Howard Robinson, yeah. Wilder Fury makes Joshua a bona fide paper champ. Yeah, paper champ now. To be honest, those not his belts. And Fury come and beat Wilder and do what Joshua was scared to do. He the real champ. The belts don't matter. The belts don't matter no more. What's up, man? Boxing Bocker. What's going on, fam? The belts don't matter no more, man. That shit don't matter. This the real fight right now. Tyson Fury took 2 comeback fights, right now, and fought Wilder, and he was 300, 400 fucking pounds. 400 fucking pounds. He sweated all that weight off. Did it without steroids again. Did it without got off a cocaine addiction. Beat a mental issue, a mental illness issue, and still beat fucking Anthony Joshua back. Still beat Keith Thurman back. This dude shed over 150 pounds and beat Keith Thurman back. In 3 fights this year, okay. In 3 fights this year, Tyson Fury took 2 years off. And in 3 fights, he fought just as many times. And three times this year, he gonna fight. He fought 3 times. That's the same number of times that Keith Thurman fought in the last 3 years. 2016, 1 fight. 2017, 1 fight. And then 2018, if he get it in before Fury, that's 3 fights. Fury done did that in 1 year, bro. Fury done did what Keith Thurman did, and it took Keith Thurman to do in 3 years. Fury did it in 1 year. Matter of fact, he did it in what, a matter of 6 months? He done shed 150 pounds or something, whatever it was. And then he didn't He said 3% of non-decay. Okay, you want a hand clap? That's on Viagogo. I don't know what Viagogo is. That sounds like that's a secondary ticket site. So show me where the main ticket site out for Wembley Stadium and tell me how many tickets they got left. Tell me how many tickets they got left. And on top of that, why didn't it sell out in 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Nobody care about Anthony Joshua faggot ass. You know what I'm saying? Nigga over here going for Anthony Joshua defending the faggot. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. He was selling tickets out in 10 minutes. What happened to that shit? But yeah, the real shit about to come out now. The real shit. They playing chess on Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn lost his main event in November because he thought Wilder was gonna crawl and take that money, and Wilder had no other option. Wrong. Then he lost his main event in April. Nobody want to see Dillian White versus Joshua again. Nobody care about that fight. And what if Dillian White got to fight Derek Chisora and Chisora beat Dillian White? How you gonna rationalize putting Derek Chisora in with Anthony Joshua? Real shit, come on. How you gonna rationalize that? Can't. Everybody knowing Anthony Joshua is a punk. Eddie Hearn is a punk. And now, how's bad news is now whoever wins this fight between Wilder and Fury, they got to come up with a percentage now. Not even just a percentage. They is the B side, in my opinion. They the B side. Because they got, all right, Joshua going around with 3 belts. I don't count the IBO. Joshua going around with 3 belts. What good is walking around with 3 belts if you ain't undisputed? You just got 3 titles you holding. Because one, you didn't beat the guy. You didn't beat Fury. Deontay Wilder will beat Fury, or Fury will beat Deontay Wilder, and that's the guy. The lineal champion is going through them 2. You feel me? So you just a title holder. Legitimately. And the only thing them 3 or 4 belts doing for you is taking 2 or 3% out of your purse. So you spending more money. You spending more money going around. I got you. You spending more money going around holding belts when you can just be undisputed, drop the belts, and keep the belts you want to keep and be that guy. You feel me? And be that guy. But no, he want to parade around with his 3 belts. What's going on, DOG 215? He want to parade around with his 3 belts. Like, who gives a fuck? What good is your 3 major belts if you don't have a 4th one? What good is your 3 major belts if you ain't the lineal champion? What good is your 3 major title holders if you didn't beat the guy? It's no good. Trick no good.
Yeah, you hear what they saying now? The new excuse is, well, you know, Anthony Joshua's only had 21 fights. Wait a minute. You guys were talking all this shit about Wilder, the one ducking and being uncooperative.
Hold on. When you got a championship, hey, see, can you unlock me on my main channel? I don't know what your main channel is. If you got blocked, it probably was for a reason. I wouldn't even snitch on myself. I might block your ass now. Say no. But no, man, when you a title holder, what Sergio Martinez tells Chavez? When you a title holder, ain't no more fucking babysitting. You should be ready to go.
No, you ain't a prospect. He lost his prospect status the moment he beat Charles Martin, even though Charles Martin wasn't no real champion, but he had an IBF title. So all these people now are still, like I say, that's the new word that I keep seeing popping up on my channel. People complaining.
Your boy used to say that all the time. Triple H 1200. I seen him again in the comment section.
I know. I haven't seen him nowhere. And I haven't seen him, but last time I saw him on the boxing voice in the chat room. We was talking about, man. He was talking about you, man. He said, man, this dude done turned into a Deontay Wilder dick rider. Like, no, he hasn't. I said, no, he hasn't at all. He just said, CJ just going to tell the truth. He just not going to sit there and he going to tell. This stuff is obvious. But all this stuff for Triple H 1200 comes from the simple fact that Deontay Wilder from Alabama. And Alabama beats LSU in football all the time. And this is seriously, this is what I found out. I said, really? That's hella stupid.
You should be mad at LSU. If they get a fucking quarterback, they probably can win them. The game's like 9-12 or some shit like that.
I know. Listen, isn't that the dumbest reason to hate Deontay Wilder, man? I'm not trying to be funny, but that's stupid.
Yeah, man, just go ahead and get a fucking quarterback. That's LSU problem. And we're gonna go live on that channel tomorrow, bro. If you're free for real.
Yeah, let's do it, man. But you know what I'm saying? This stuff is it's absolutely hilarious, man. Watching these
Like,
guys try to reduce them back.
But how can you not go for Deontay? How can you not speak the truth? Joshua's pulling some of the hoest shit in history.
The amount of ways he's gone to duck Deontay Wilder, man, has been unbelievable. The route he's taken to duck Deontay Wilder, man. I mean, it's all these obstacles. Eddie Hearn submitting the contract with Eddie Hearn's signature on it. I mean, come on. I was like, well, what the hell is this? This is, I mean, to me, when Deontay Wilder gonna do a tell all one day, man, and it's gonna be disgusting, man. Eddie Hearn and them. To me, Eddie Hearn look bad because all the contracts he's done in 24 hours. When it's come to Wilder's had to go through hell to try to get them to fight. He tried to go to the UK. Said, but just one guy was saying at one point that Wilder needs to accept his B-side. He did that. He did that from the get-go. He pretty much did that from the get-go. He accepted the B-side. He was willing to go to the UK. He gave $50 million. Matter of fact, it was going to be $80 million. Wilder was going to make the least amount of money and come out second. That's saying that you're the B-side. My God, you guys, Wilder's team came up with the money. Was going to give AJ the most money. How is that not saying you're the B-side? And then so now he's trying to say it's for you. Hey, Anthony Joshua's never gave a damn about the UK fans. Y'all need to stop trying to pretend like this dude don't even talk to y'all. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all channels who sit there and ride with this dude hardcore probably get paid by Eddie Hearn, but y'all don't even get no interviews of Anthony Joshua. Y'all don't get no interviews.
He really wanted to get one of Cougar's cashes. Did you see the one that Cougar's cashes got with him in Wembley Stadium?
Yeah, I saw that one.
And Eddie Hearn was about to basically tell Cougar's cashes, no, you can't have an interview. And Josh was like, go ahead, I'll give you a 5-minute interview, make it quick. Like, what have you seen Deontay Wilder say, hey, 7-8, hey, make it quick, I only give you a 5-minute interview? That's some bitch shit right there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Oh, it's he different, bro. He don't even speak to y'all. Y'all get no access to any of these boxers. Me, CJ, Black Horseman. I'm talking. We smaller channels. Let's say fucking Corley Boxing. We've all interviewed boxers. All of us. Some of y'all haven't even interviewed boxers yet, and y'all talk shit about us. Man, y'all don't even know. And you don't. And matter of fact, some of y'all don't even know anything about boxing. Then some of you, I'm gonna tell you something. Hatman knows boxing. What he's doing on purpose, man. Which tells me he's getting some type of check or something. The way he's been conducting himself lately. But like I said, man, what you're starting to see now, I noticed in the switch in my comment section with guys coming in telling me that AJ needs like 2 years in order to get ready for Deontay Wilder. Like, he got 4 belts.
I thought he was a bum. I thought Wilder was a bum with no technique.
Bro, I swear they switched. They changed the narrative. All this. Oh, the goalposts always move when it comes to AJ. I'm like, if y'all got to do all this, I always say this. Y'all got to do all this. Why would you want to support somebody when you got to continue to change your narrative every time? At one point, Wilder's scared of AJ. He can't beat him. Now, and then at one point, Wilder just don't want to fight because I thought Wilder said he wanted about money. It's always about money, man. At least you're trying to get a fair payday. He wasn't trying to get as much as Anthony Joshua was going to get the lion's share of the cash. You guys didn't want that. You guys want Wilder taking a flat fee. Wilder's going to take a flat fee. Then they came with this fake-ass 24-hour deadline, which turned out to go 3 weeks. A deadline, 24-hour deadline that went 3 weeks. So they ended up getting the Beckham fight. Remember, they said Wembley Stadium wasn't available. Wembley Stadium became available magically. I mean, come on, y'all. Y'all can see all this. There's no way in the world that you guys don't see all this. They do. They know what's going on, and they still will. I'm just telling you, these dudes would take a bullet in the head for this guy. And he don't give a shit about it.
Can't even give you a minute of time. Can't even meet you across halfway across there and give you money. He said 15. Hold on. This James Gardner, he from the UK, I guess. 15 is more than enough for Wilder. No, it ain't more than enough. If this is tell me how much is this fight worth? Because Joseph Parker got a split, and he ain't shit. He ain't never was shit. That motherfucker legitimately lost his last 4 or 5 fights. Like, come on now. These dudes is crazy, man. But at the end of the day, they mad because Wilder about to fight Fury. And I'll be the first person to tell you this, man. I think this fight should wait a little bit, but if Fury got the balls, Fury is going to come back and fight him. Fight him. Fury said that from the beginning. I think Fury
should have waited 3 more fights, but if he want to do it.
He said he was going to do when he came back. He really would say, I'll come back and beat Anthony Joshua 400 or whatever, 400 pounds, whatever.
Right.
He said he will fight him. He said he will fight him off the rip, and he kept his word.
Hey, you know, I tell you something about Fury though. I'm gonna tell you this. So Fury, he may have not wanted to fight Luis Ortiz, but he's never shown signs of
DOG 215 with the Euros in here, keep it a buck. We got a real dude. I didn't know DOG 215 was from the UK, man. Shout out to you, bro, man, for real. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, you got to say it like the Tyson Fury. He may not have wanted to fight Luis Ortiz, but he's never shown signs of being afraid of Deontay Wilder, man. That tell you something right there. But I'm trying to tell all y'all this too, because a lot of y'all be talking about Luis Ortiz's age. Why don't you tell Anthony Joshua to fight Luis Ortiz on April? In April, what is it, April 13th, whatever the date is? Tell him to fight Luis Ortiz. And then Wilder and Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz's team, they already told me that Luis Ortiz wants to be undisputed. So he wants all the belts. He definitely wants more smoke with Wilder.
He to get in position to beat Wilder again. I mean Joshua. He gonna have to get in position.
I know. I told him. He said. I mean, I spoke to them yesterday, and they said they would love they would love to get a fight with Pulev. Pulev's team don't want it. Pulev's team don't want to fight. So that's Pulev don't want to fight Luis Ortiz. It's a joke. It's a joke. All these dudes don't want to fight Luis Ortiz. Yet this dude is considered a 50-year-old man, right? Come on, man. Y'all, somebody has to fight this guy. Joe Joyce wants to do it. I'm telling you. This clown came in talking about none of you Americans will put pressure on Luis Ortiz to fight Joe Joyce. I'm like, hell, I want to see it. I know he'll whoop Joe Joyce's ass. So ain't gonna be no competitive fight.
Joe Joyce a big motherfucker. He ain't got enough experience, man. But the thing about, go ahead.
What? No, I said he's huge, bro. He is huge. That's a massive motherfucker, bro. I saw him. I said, God damn, man, that motherfucker built like a defensive end, bro. Like a big ass defensive end. It's like shit. Because I was like, I know. I said, man, because Fred saw him walk by and he was like, "Is that us?" I said, "Joe Joyce." I said, "God damn, he bigger than me." I knew he was big on TV. God damn, he big, man.
Darnell Kirkland said, "Pulev don't want to fight nobody." Yeah, Pulev don't want to fight nobody, man. He was gonna fight. Pulev was gonna fight a Dillian White in Chicago.
Right.
When he came to Big Baby Miller, he said, "No, you gotta come to Bulgaria." Like, get the fuck up out of here.
So he could try to get. I mean, basically, Big Baby Miller was gonna have to knock him out in order to get the victory.
Yeah, Big Baby Miller. Hey, what's blazing in sports? What's going on, family? And but yeah, he was gonna fight him. Yeah, but Big Baby Miller, I got HBO bagging. Yeah, where that shit go now, fat boy? HBO got rid of him.
Remember, Pulev was acting scarier Anthony Joshua last year, but he was.
No. I found out what happened with that shit, dog. He trying to run out. That's why he was trying to fight Dillian White in September. He trying to run out his promotional contract and his management contract. Him and his management, they on some bullshit. They beefing. So it's a year. It's not by a fight contract. It's by a year contract. So he's trying to run that contract out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
When he fight Joshua, he can get all the money, and I guess he's just gonna find somebody else to negotiate, or he gonna just do the negotiations on his own. They must have been stealing and robbing from because his management and his promoter was beefing with him. Right. So that's why the Joshua fight to come on. That's what I found out. So no, he wasn't scared to fight him.
He ain't gonna beat Joshua anyway. The man Kubrat pull up, man.
That motherfucker garbage.
That's like, man, Joshua would love. Joshua loves that fight. Joshua stops that pull up, bro. Yeah, I have no problem picking that. Yep, he stops him, but no problem. I don't see that fight being competitive at all. Pulev, that's why Pulev, he don't want to fight no Luis Ortiz. Knock him out. Like I told him, I said if Luis Ortiz could have got the fight with Pulev, you know Anthony Joshua would vacate that IBF title, right?
Yep.
this is type, but that's the kind of dude he is. But to the UK fans, that's completely okay. That's completely okay. They would come up with an excuse why that's all right.
They're gonna rationalize. I was talking about this shit yesterday, man. I went on live early in the afternoon. They gonna rationalize anything, man. They rationalize all Tyson stuff, man. Especially when it comes against the Black American fighter. They gonna if it's somebody else that they a threat to that they like, they gonna rationalize it. Like Leo Santa Cruz got away with ducking everybody, Rigondeaux, Russell for years. Same thing with Joshua. You know what I'm saying? They wish Joshua was white so bad, bro. If Joshua was white, it should be worse.
Oh my God. Oh man, he'd be big over here if he was white.
Yep.
Yeah, he'd be especially like that. If he was, he would be massive. They would be talking about him Crazily. I mean, Jim Lampley was basically all but in love with the man because he was considered a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why Lampley liked him. He said, "Oh, he's not one of those like Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's one of them dark, loud talking, truth telling guys. We can't have him. No, 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 no. He's off the leash. We want one that we can control. If we have to have one, we have to be able to control him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what this comes down to, man. But the problem is, though, here in America." I'm sorry, man. A lot of times, Joshua could get away with it because he be European. He can speak English. The Klitschko's, even though they can speak English, they had that foreign accent, man. And then they weren't all that exciting in the ring. I mean, I thought some of their skill sets and fights were exciting. I mean, they show real boxing skill, but to the casual fan, they weren't really considered exciting, man. But my only problem is though, they had opportunities to finish dudes, especially Vladimir Klitschko. He had opportunities to finish guys and wouldn't take no risk whatsoever. Like, dude, you could just beat the shit out this dude. He can't beat you. He's not gonna be able to knock you out. Go on and finish that guy. Instead, he allows him to finish standing up, and it's like, come on, man.
Especially when the Povetkin fight, that shit was ugly, dog. He was holding
Povetkin down 1,000 times, man. And he should have got Povetkin out of there, man. He didn't really try that hard to me. He should have went for it. And he just doesn't. He just didn't. Like I said, one of the things about Vladimir Klitschko wasn't a killer, man. Vladimir Klitschko wasn't a killer.
And then Vitaly didn't have enough power. Well, shout out to Bressy One. Shout out to Bressy One. Denard Reed, I see you in the building. Shonda V, yeah. Everybody got more balls than fucking Joshua. And she even said, I'm a girl, got more balls. Also, a neuter dog got more balls than him, and they ain't got none at all.
And it's just pathetic, man.
Narco Chomp on TV. Hopefully I'm saying it right. He always showing love in the comment section. I see you, brother.
But you know, all the stuff. You know why AJ fans are so pissed now? Because all the insiders that have been coming out telling the truth about him too.
Yep, saying TMZ that Rob McCracken saying something.
Glenn McCrory. He was the one came out talking about that Rob McCracken. Don't want AJ. Want him AJ fight him. AJ's not ready. There's other insiders. People are saying that Eddie and Barry. Eddie and Barry Hearn said it.
Hey, what's Bodak? What's Bodak Clack? What's his original name? My block list long as hell, so I'm gonna have to search that shit. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it was Barry Hearn. Remember, Barry Hearn was one of the ones who came out was saying it too. It's a massive risk. He said, matter of fact, I got audio from Keep It Real Boxing that I got off Instagram where Barry Hearn was talking about this fight could be possibly $500 million. We need to let it build. We need to let Joshua get better. Why would we risk Joshua right now? You know what I mean?
He wanted to introduce him.
Yeah, they basically said Wilder can win everything, bro.
But now I had an article with him saying that they wanted to try to fight Miller and test the market out in America first. Then he also said he didn't want AJ to fight Wilder right now. He said that. Then you had Teddy Atlas. Where all this Teddy Atlas? Where all these Roy Jones? Where all these motherfuckers at with their opinion? Now that was Buck Dancing.
Nigel Benn, Frank Bruno.
What Floyd think about this? What Floyd think about this, man?
Well, Floyd's still gonna stand on Anthony Joshua because you know what, the hater. You know, I've listened to I pay attention. Only one is Jeff Mayweather's the only one in that camp that actually says something rational. You know, Floyd Senior is another one. That other than everybody else coming there, they must have been given the word by Floyd that that you're not allowed to say anything good about Deontay Wilder.
That's that fat motherfucker, man.
No, we talking about the African one.
The Marcellus guy, the heavyweight that they always talk about boxing. He was trying to beg Anthony Joshua to spar him.
Right.
Fuck him. He up there buck dancing and shit. Oh yeah, Joshua did. Then when it came to Mikey and Broner, there's no way Broner can what do you say? There's no way Mikey can beat Broner and shit. Like, man, fuck that gym, man. Fuck that shit. I know Ladarius Miller, Memphis Miller fight tonight. Fuck him too. You know what I'm saying?
You know, man,
that whole gym. Yeah, except for Andrew Tabiti and the African guy. It's a few guys I fuck with in that gym. Tabiti.
It's like major hate out that gym, man. It's like, what is it with you guys? It's like being a hater is just the way it has to be over there or something. I'm like, nah, man. I was like I said with Floyd, when you was complaining about America wouldn't get behind you, and now you have an American heavyweight champion, but I think Floyd feels threatened by Deontay Wilder.
Of course he do. He feel threatened by Deontay Wilder. He feel threatened by what's the old boy name? Errol Spence.
Right.
he feel threatened by a lot of guys, man. To be real, man.
No, he can see dudes about to explode. And the moment there's another superstar on the market, no one's gonna talk about Floyd no more.
Yeah,
and that's what he wants.
He gonna try to come back and steal their shine. He come back and do anything to steal shine from somebody else, like he did Canelo and Triple G. He'll do anything to steal some shine, right? But he won't go ahead and fight the competition though.
No, like I said, man, if you want to do something, what he needs to do is go fight Earl Spencer, so one of them other dudes, and put them over the top. He can fight Earl Spencer. He can fight Terrence Crawford. Maybe Terrence Crawford fight won't be so brutal, but I don't think he beats either one of them at this point in his career, man. I don't think so. I can't see him beating Terrence Crawford right now, man. I mean, at age, about to be age, 41 years of age, man, been inactive. I don't see it. I don't give a fuck what he does. He ain't beating Terrence Crawford right now, bro. Terrence Crawford whoops his ass right now. Earl Spencer Jr. whoops his ass.
That. Right. He ain't trying to fight nobody black.
No. They probably dog walk Floyd, to be honest with you, man. Just to keep it 100 right now.
I won't put him past on winning, but still, it's over with. He's too old. He never was a real welterweight anyway.
No, I think the Earl Spencer is the worst matchup for him than even Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford a little bit more boxing.
I think low-key, I think Sean Porter's a bad matchup for him too.
Yeah. Sean Porter would be all in his chest and shit, man, wrestling him, making the shit real ugly. Because all that shoulder roll shit ain't gonna matter when you got a motherfucker tackling you in the corner, bro. I'm just saying, Sean Porter would have him puffing, sucking wind. Because Sean Porter definitely not gonna allow him to sit back and just pot shot. Sean Porter gonna get inside, make it a wrestling match, dig on the inside, and even if he win, he gonna be in a war. He gonna know that he was in a fucking war. But I think Earl Spencer was a problem. I think at this point in his career, you know what I mean. About 3 years ago, I'd have picked Floyd, but right now I pick Earl Spencer Jr. to annihilate Floyd Mayweather, man. I mean, I just think he'd be too much. There's no way. I don't think Floyd can keep Earl off of him, and I think Earl would pummel him to the body. And don't be surprised he stopped him. Shit, to be honest with you, even though Floyd has a good chin, I could see Floyd getting stopped. Just at some point you get too old, and then and being inactive on top of all that. Yeah, I don't think Floyd can beat them dudes right now. He ain't gonna get But then again, he never tried to get in the ring with them dudes. And I think a few years ago, he probably still could have beat Keith Thurman or something like that. Keith Thurman would have made it tough because Keith Thurman with his foot moved.
Keith Thurman load up too much. Yeah, it's tailor made for him. Keith Thurman just load up too much.
Yeah. I said, that's why I said a few years ago. That's why I said a few years ago, I was one of favorite him. He still should have fought him. But here's the thing: it would have helped Keith Thurman's career. It would have helped Keith Thurman's career because even Keith Thurman in a loss would have gotten an exposure to people. You know what I mean? The way even because every time Floyd beat dudes, at least most of the time, their stardom exploded. So they became more popular, became more recognized.
Keith Thurman would have fucking retired, motherfucker. He did a Guerrero.
Yeah, more likely.
Way longer. That motherfucker would have retired. That's the wrong motherfucker you want to see fight Floyd. That dude was gonna fucking retire, bro.
He'd be like, I don't feel like no more. I have no more room in my belly.
Hey, Bodak Clack. Yeah, I unblocked you, bro. I ain't block you. Somebody else must have fucked around and blocked you. I know Battle Rifle good. I unblocked a couple people. You know, people probably that pissed me off that morning. I knew they probably didn't deserve to be blocked.
Right. Some of these dudes, man.
Sometimes you wake up with somebody. You wake up with them dumbass comments. I'd be like, man, go block, dog, block. I can block you up, block you one day.
Hey, some dude was on my channel. They talking about, man, you're retarded. I said, and yet you're on my channel.
I said it all the time.
Yet you're here comedy.
I hate.
I said, but I said, you said you're here viewing my channel. You're here. Matter of fact, you comment on pretty much all of my videos, and you complain. One guy told me, I don't go.
One guy came on my channel tomorrow. Somebody's trying to destroy your credibility. This channel, I said, I don't care. It's probably you. Make all the videos you fucking whoa. I don't give a hell. I ain't got time to be. I got too much going on in my life, dog, to worry about what somebody else doing. I do this shit because I like.
There's gonna be people that gonna hate, man, regardless of it, because they gonna talk crazy and they gonna say something about. They gonna come on your channel to complain, and they gonna tell you your channel has no credibility. Yet you come on and talk about me on every video. Right. But it must have some to you. You keep coming back. He says, "That's how you view it." I said, "Yeah, you give me credibility. You must think I have it. You keep coming back."
I mean, but still, I think That'd be interesting to see how big that Fury Wilder fight is. I'm gonna go to that bitch. It says it's gonna be November 10th or November 17th. December 8th.
Oh, they changed it to November?
Yeah, because December 8th, the date they was targeting December 8th, UFC got a big fight on that day. So I think Conor McGregor might be coming back in December 8th.
Yeah, you don't want to compete against that.
Yeah, I mean, that's stupid. That's dumb. They both got a pay-per-view fight.
Yeah.
Move it. So it'd be interesting to see what's going to happen with Mikey and Earl now, too. Because Espinosa said
they still should throw him on that card, man. Make it the co-main event.
Yeah, Espinosa said they're going to stack a card. I'll buy the card just off the strength of Santa Cruz and Gary Russell being on that bitch.
Nah, man, I got to get to that, man. By any means,
because after the first week in December, they don't do no real major fights no more.
Right.
They don't after like that first week in December, that second Saturday in December, they don't do no more major fights no more. No, man, they help, man. Here's one thing that here's an idea though. Everybody always want to do Vegas, but it's like, how about do some fights in Atlantic City? Try to bring that. You know they doing that today. They said that Kovalev tickets high as hell. You know they open up a new venue, Hard Rock Casino Cafe. That's a new venue.
But here's the thing: why would you bring them there? Why would you want to bring? I don't understand. It's like this whole mentality to continue to push Eastern Europeans. I don't give a fuck, man. They don't work.
The also thing about that is too, it's cold on the East Coast in that time too. They probably want to keep it warm.
That's facts.
Atlantic City is like the motherfucking Vegas of the East Coast, though. Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm saying. They definitely consider. You could do some more fights over there, man. But yeah, I mean, to me, it's okay to do fights in Atlantic City, man, and go back to Jersey and try to bring back Jersey.
It's right there in New York anyway. Especially around football time, you got the Jets and the Giants playing Jersey. And exactly. You can take a train from Atlantic City for like what, $10-15 to not even that to New York to Madison Square Garden. They got a train to go right there.
Right. So here's the thing. So why this is my thing, because there was a time Atlantic City was just as hot a venue as Las Vegas.
That's when Turo Gotti or Quan said he got $80 tickets for Kovalev fight. That's not bad. Compared to actually. 80? That's low. Compared to PBC should be like $30-40, $50. But
not before a fight though.
I'm just talking about. He probably a lot of them. The dude I was probably comparing them to probably the PBC card, and looking like Kovalev. I mean, for Broner, you can get a Broner fight for $60 with Charlo and Tank on the card with Rasheed Warren, Heather Hardy. Yeah, that is right. But
it's funny, but Kovalev tickets. They like I said, they usually be having to give his tickets away, man. So nobody care about no Kovalev, bro. I'm just trying to keep it 100, bro. Beeble really don't have that big of a fan base either, man.
But he just
gonna be in the same boat.
Yeah, he European, man. But
yeah, I'm care what people be talking. I'm gonna say this right now. We be talking about stuff with racial intent. There's a few guys out there, but most of the white folks don't care about them Eastern Europeans, man. They're ready for an American. They really want a white American dude. Let's keep it 100. That's what they rap.
Gonna happen. Joseph Jr. couldn't do it. Sean DeVee said when you coming to Cali, I got a plan for Cali, man. I'll probably go there at the end of the year.
Right.
I'll take my girlfriend for her birthday for half a week in Vegas. So. Right. If the Wilder fight and fight fucking Fury, that shit might be canceled.
You can make it then, bro. Wilder fight Fury, yeah. That's what I said. As long as if that ends up going through, bro. Like I said, man, that's by any means necessary, man. Got to make sure I get to that, man.
If Pinata win, that's gonna be the UK party day right there. They gonna party.
Oh, they gonna celebrate. They gonna be so happy, like, woo! We get to make sure
gonna have money coming in on him.
Yeah, that's what they care about, because they want to make sure that AJ remains supreme. They already know that they're pissed off because they feel like Deontay Wilder is about to take away all the steam away from AJ. Like AJ had lost a lot of momentum, man, due to all this pussy shit he been up to. And now the Wilder Tyson Fury fight, man, is becoming a big thing. If the moment that's announced and if that fight's over, if Tyson Fury wins and Wilder get in the ring, it's real. And they just cannot stand it. They cannot stand it. And Wilder knocked out Fury.
And Wilder got introduced, and he got invited to come in the ring. And
I saw that.
And AJ don't even want to invite him. But yeah, talking about Atlantic City. Yeah, Arturo Gotti made it hot. I used to like watching fights at the Boardwalk. Arturo Gotti made it hot. Bernard fought there. Kelly Pavlik fought there. Yeah, most of the guys that was from like that Midwest border.
Floyd Mayweather fought there multiple times.
Yeah,
Sugar Ray Leonard, and Hadley,
most
they
of them
fought there.
Yeah, most of the time, most of them people from the east, like from that Midwest border, from like Chicago, Detroit, and on back towards like Maryland and Philly and to the East Coast. Most of them guys fought at Atlantic City. And
and then the West Coast guys, a lot of guys from like Texas and stuff like that would fight in Las Vegas, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just different.
Staples Center, they got to get more fights if they have more diversity though. They can get behind a few black fighters.
Staples Center should have been having a bunch of fights, man. They finally figured that out. That it's actually I could have told people a long time ago that was the place to go watch fights. They could do more fights at the Great Western Forum. 100. What killed Ricky Haddon though was the coke habit. He was doing coke when he was still boxing. I don't know if you knew about that. He was big time coke habit.
Yeah, that's why he's blowing up between fights and shit.
He's like, can't help it if you're blowing lines. You're like, woo, man. All right.
Hey, you see that Farmer fight?
Say, training camp about to start? Man, let me get a couple more lines in real quick.
You see Farmer? You see Farmer fight?
No, I missed the Farmer fight. I was asleep. I think they came at like 3-something in the morning, man.
Yeah, it came out 4 in the morning. Yeah, he
heard that Farmer was knocking him down and shit like that.
He knocked him down once. He hit him at the top. He hit him at the top of his head, right across his head.
Billy Gibbs need to hang it up, bro. You get knocked down by Farmer.
He retired.
He should have.
And then
Farmer need to come see Tank though.
You know, he told Farmer said send a contract. He's supposed to be fighting October in Baltimore, maybe.
Cool. Oh man, you need to go to that, bro.
Yeah, I might go to that one. I don't know. I told Corey want me to meet him in New York. I said that's a quick turnaround. I got school clothes and shit to buy, supplies, shoes. So if they fight in October, I go to that because Danny. I'm not going to that shit. Famous say where Danny and Derbychenko fight November 10th in Nassau Coliseum. He said that
Nassau Coliseum is nasty, bro. I don't like the Nassau.
He said that bitch way out. He said that's a long ass trip to be making to Long Island.
It is, bro. Nassau, yes.
I'm gonna let's go to Fury. And it's a possibility that on November 10th, Fury and Wilder could fight and try to overshadow Eddie Hearn again. But also Eddie Hearn got to fire Derbychenko. That's on that card too, though.
Right.
I wish they would try to fight the same day as Danny and Derbychenko. Fuck Danny Jacobs, Jerry Curl. What was old boy from Coming to America?
Derbychenko's an Al Hammond fighter, man. Technically, so is Danny Jacobs. So that's why they won't do that.
They might. November 10th might have to be the day. Hey, what was his name? Daryl from Coming to America. That's Danny Jacobs.
Yeah. Yeah, he got the Jericho going on now, bro. What's up with that?
I'm touching M's. I'm like, you touching M's, but you ain't touching Americans. You ain't touching nobody's hearts. You ain't touching no wings.
He got that soul glow, bro. He got that soul glow squirting off in his head.
Hell yeah, like, man, fuck up out of here. If they do go up against that shit, I laugh though. But I would like to see. Not
to change the subject, but I said, man, why is this dude a greasehead now? But what the hell is up with Jenny Jacobs, man? You trying to bring Jericho back?
Man, when the motherfuckers get money and start wearing belts and start wearing purses and start wearing shit they ain't never got no money ain't changed. Motherfucker, you ain't never wear no damn purse, tight ass shirts and shit. Fuck up,
hey man, I hate to say it, Earl Spence. I seen Earl Spence wearing a purse again. I'm like, bruh, stop. That's a purse. Don't try to tell me that's a Gucci bag. It's a purse.
Josh Pop said, how do you block somebody on YouTube? I think you go to their channel and just hit that little 3 dots and block them. Different on here. That boy Sean Newton on my block list like 10 times, bro. That little nigga on my block list.
Other people say, I don't like blocking people. Say, why? Because you want them to subscribe to you? Shit, they keep coming on me stupid. I have no problem blocking people. No problem.
No, I don't need you that much, dog. I don't need you that much, bro.
I was hesitant at first to block people, but now it's become easy peasy, man. I have no problem blocking people. You know, it's a lot of time. Well, you got to give them a chance. Nah, you gonna be ignorant. You getting blocked. Just that. It's easy. My block listing grew rapidly. Especially
I want to block people, but I had to, man. But yeah, man, I'd be excited for Tevin and Tank. Man, I already know what's gonna happen though.
Yeah, Tank gonna putting him to sleep. Tevin gonna sleep.
Shit too. It's gonna be like a Charlo and J-Rock situation. It's gonna be like a Charlo and J-Rock situation.
Oh yeah. All that talking shit and gonna get stretched. And yeah, Tevin may be slick early. He may be slick early, but eventually he gonna walk into something. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, just that's his biggest payday.
Tank is pretty good at cutting off the ring though. So man, I think Tevin gonna have a harder time.
Billy Dance is cutting the ring close in the distance on Tevin pretty good though. Yeah. Tevin was throwing a lot, but Tevin was in good ass shape. Tevin was in good ass shape.
What kind of shape he is, man. I think Tank.
He can't punch. He He can't punch for shit. Brock was surprised when he dropped Billy Gibbs, and he got him with a delayed reaction knockdown too, man.
Yeah, so I tell you, when Tank cutting that ring off and hitting that body, it's gonna feel a hell of a lot different when Billy Gibbs doing it. It's like he gonna find out early how hard Tank hit, and you gonna see his whole attitude change. Cause dudes be talking shit. Cause I remember Jose Cuellar. Remember Cuellar? People think, well, Cuellar gonna give him a problem. They're like, shit, he hit Cuellar to the body. Cuellar like, whoa, let me get on the back foot for a minute.
Oh yeah, I was there for that bitch.
He started backing up.
Tank gonna fill up. They gonna fill up Baltimore though. They gonna fill that bitch up. They fighting Baltimore.
Yeah, no, Tank, man. Tank got a real following, man. I've learned that. I mean, I kind of knew, but I really know, man. Like I said, I put that little clip on Instagram.
Mayweather apologizing and kissing his ass.
Right. Hey, Tank. If Tank can just mature, or he can get away from Adrian Broner, man, I think Tank has a real chance.
You told Al Bernstein.
No, he said Bernstein? What he say? I heard something, but what did he say?
Al Bernstein said you better not follow your. You need to take. What do you say? You need to take advice from your mentor, Adrian Broner, and stay at 130 as far as you can. It could be a mistake. He said, for one, Adrian Broner is not my mentor. Two, who gonna whoop me at 135? I'm trying to tell you, dog. Tank it, dog. I'm telling y'all, man. If he ever get his mind right and get mature, the sky's the limit for him, man.
Yeah, Tank. You look at Tank. I can tell you this right now, based off of what I'm gonna tell you, like a lot of Mexican cats out there, and when I was down there on Saturday, they was talking about Tank. They like him. They like Tank, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, they see Tank as a monster, man. They said Tank will be a problem. You know what I'm saying? He does have some skills to fight like a brother, but they like how he walk people down to fight off the front foot. He can fight off the back foot, though. Tank can fight off the back foot.
People don't know that.
I know people don't, but he don't have to right now. He don't have to. Tank has really a lot of boxing skills, but he don't have to. He can cut off the ring and beat the shit out you, and he gonna fuck some of those dudes up, man. And I do want to see the Alberto Machado. We can't see it at 130. We can see it at 135. But at some point we need to see them two hook up, man. That's a must.
I don't think Freddie think Machado ready yet, though. But I don't know why not. Machado a big kid, though.
You're right.
Machado got the ability to go up 2 more weight classes, I think, to 47.
Man, take Alberto Machado away from somebody, put him in like the Mayweather gym or something like that. Teach that dude how to. He does fight tall, but I think there's things that he can do. I think he definitely needs to get a little bit better defensively, man. You know
Freddie Rose don't teach no defense, bro.
No, not at all, man. He get hit way too much.
I wish Anthony Joshua would jump ship over to Eddie over to Freddie Rose.
Like he get stretched earlier. I keep talking about Joe Joyce. People get excited about Joe Joyce going to Abel Sanchez. I'm like, man, you want him getting trained by Abel Sanchez to fight Luis Ortiz?
Double down on Ortiz.
I'm betting the world on Luis Ortiz versus Joe Joyce. It's a matter of time.
He gonna fuck around and get old boy stretch too. He gonna fuck around and get old boy stretch versus Josh Taylor too. Ryan Martin trained over there with him full time now.
Oh, he is?
He been over there for a minute. That's why he struggled with Bruce. I'm straight. Give me Josh Taylor. No upset. Abel Sanchez is full-time trainer. Then Triple G looking pudgy. All them niggas over there looking fat.
Triple G was looking real pudgy. Not just on people talking about his belly. I'm like, look at his love handles. He had love handles, bro. I'm like, ooh. I said, he better get that straightened out, man, before that fight.
About a month and a half out.
That ain't good, bro. That ain't good. You need to be hardened up by now, bro. I'm just saying. I don't know, man. I think I may want to go. I don't really care about that fight, but I may go drop some on Canelo, man.
Well, he was a little pudgy. He was a little pudgy the first fight, though.
And he got hurt to the body, man. People forget that he really hurt Canelo. I don't think Canelo knew. Canelo hurt Triple G to the body, and Triple G was like bent over and like, oh shit, let me get up out of here.
He was soft in the stomach in the first fight. Well, he ain't had no 6-pack. That motherfucker was chubby in the first fight.
Yeah, man. Canelo might want to really. Canelo needs to up his ass. Yeah, Canelo needs to not go to the head as much. He needs to invest in the body. I think Triple G needs to do the same though. You know, especially with the guy who's
scared to go to the body.
Both guys need to go to the body.
Triple G's scared to go to the body.
I know, because he's scared to get counted upstairs, bro. He was scared. Hey, he got fucked up a couple times by them shots. Them shots hurt. You could tell by the way, because he was hesitant after that. Remember when hold on. Remember Canelo was on the ropes and he was waving them in, And Triple G was like, man, I don't know if I want to go do that. Canelo was trying to be ready to set a trap for him. He knew if he tried to go in there, that's when he like, I ain't going following you on the ropes. No way. Then I'm like, come on. But Triple G don't know how to jab his way on the inside and to move his head, man. I mean, when you work the body, when you work the body, you are susceptible to getting hit in the head. But here's the thing. I just gotta say this for all these people that talk about Triple G fights Mexican style. If he does, he would have won. He would have followed Canelo to the ropes. That's Mexican style. He would have went in there trying to work the body in the head.
Chest to chest, chest to head.
Yeah, Triple G don't fight no motherfucker Mexican style. If he fights Eastern European mid-range fighting style, that's his style. A front foot, Eastern European mid-range fighter. Pretty much, I shouldn't just say Eastern European. That's the thing. It seems to be the European style. It's somewhat nowadays, man. I mean, except for some modifications to the UK, but I mean, other than that, man, it's not a huge gap between the rest of Europe, in my opinion. People getting mad at me about Lomachenko. I said Lomachenko don't fight off the back foot, man. I don't think he can. He said just because you seen him. I said, man, if he would have did that, how come he didn't do it against Salido? Really? I said, man, it's like, man, if you really can fight off the back foot, you would have saw it against Salido.
Believing the narrative, what the media putting out there, man. That's all that shit is. Believing that narrative, that bullshit narrative. It's great defensive. No, he's an offensive fighter. He's a front foot guy that just moves side to side, step around you.
Yep, pivot.
Co-main event. That's gonna be.
He does a count. He throws a combo and combinations, pivot, combinations, pivot, combinations, pivot. That's what Lomachenko is for real. Now Lomachenko does have the ability to get low and throw more combinations to avoid some punches at times, shit like that. But he's not this defensive with it. The reason he's able to avoid getting hit because he has good footwork.
Xanax say co-main event Tevin Farmer versus Tank. That's gonna be a main event, bro. If they fight in Tank Davis' hometown, that's gonna be a main event. Spence Garcia.
If they smart, PBC will try to put that on the on that card. But I wonder if HBO, because Tevin Farmer's still with HBO. Oh, but the HBO dude, he's not with HBO anymore, huh? Because he went on HBO in this fight.
No, they ain't picked that shit up. He probably gonna fight by fight deal.
Yeah. So PBC should try to put that fight on the Wilder card.
I think Tank said he fighting at the crib. He fighting in October. He said he fighting at the crib.
He could fight in October, but you want to fight in October? PBC should really talk to him about fighting on pay-per-view, bro.
He had his fucking chance. On Conor McGregor and Mayweather. His fat ass came up there and bullshit. Yeah, this fucking chance.
I think he'll come in better shape now.
I think he tired of being co-main events and opening up for Broner. He probably feel like he better than Broner now, bro. I can't be mad at him about that shit.
Hell, he is better than Broner and me right now. Shit, the way Broner ain't about shit.
He done.
I heard Broner get ready to come back again.
October.
I guess Jose Ramirez.
No. Jose Ramirez fighting Antonio. Oh, talk about that punk ass motherfucker.
No, that's the rumors. There's some rumors that Jose Ramirez and Broner supposed to be fighting at some point.
No, man, remember, he fighting the Antonio Orozco kid that can't make no.
No, I know he's fighting him, but I heard that they're supposed to hook up or something.
But Bob Arum said he'll never work with Adrian Broner again. What did Broner do for him to say that? I forgot what Broner did. It was whatever he said after the Vargas fight. What's up, BJ Slugs? What's up, Saul? What's going on?
No, he did say something after. I forgot what he said.
I forgot exactly what he said. And then Bob Arum was like, I never work with Adrian Broner. I don't never want to work with Adrian Broner. I said, okay, who cares, Bob?
Yeah. Bob Arum don't want to pay people, though. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Bob Arum don't be caring about what the people say. Bob Arum don't be wanting to pay people. That's one of the main things.
That's why his cards be shitty. He don't want to pay opponents. Tell me the best top-ranked cards y'all seen all year. Not main event, the entire card. Not one. Man. Not one.
None. No one's. I mean, other than watching some of the prospects, a couple of prospects that I like, that's about it, man. I mean, the undercards suck. They do. There's prospects that I watch, but understand they're prospects. So you watch some of the prospects, it's just like you see some guys. You're like, man, if you get away from Bob Arum, man, you could be something.
I guess that Philly card. Who's the main event in that Philly card? I know Vargas, not Vargas, but Hart fought that guy from Maryland.
We talk about Jesse Hart. We said
Isaac Dolbo and Justin got hurt. That was their best card all year. Because Shakir Stevenson was on that card, non-televised portion.
Right.
And then Jesse Hart versus that dude from Maryland. And then That one. But yeah, I might put the rest of my money up and just go to that motherfucking that Fury and Wilder shit. You know, I wish they do stack that card with Earl and all them on there.
Yeah, they should.
Definitely. We gotta go out there. We gotta go out there thick. Everybody gotta come. A Black Fight fan said he going out there. I'm definitely going out there.
Everybody got to go to that, man. That's too close to home, man. I gotta go.
That shit gonna be epic, bro.
That's too close to home. I gotta go. That's too close to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly right into Vegas.
I have a cousin that live in Vegas, man. I might just go crash at his crib or something.
This shit's good. Vegas cheap. Vegas cheap around that time of year, November.
I know,
December.
but it don't matter. I still got a cousin out there. I still might go.
I was just saying for my sake, you coming closer than I am. I'm coming. That shit's probably what, a fucking 4-hour, 5-hour flight, whatever the fuck it is.
Ooh, it's Vegas. Vegas probably just a little over an hour flight.
That's all for me.
Oh, for you. Oh, for you. Okay.
For you, that shit like a 6-hour drive, maybe.
Yeah. No, 6-hour drive. No, it's longer than that, man.
You North Cali, that's why.
Yeah, Vegas is maybe about 8. About 8, give or take a half hour, depends on the traffic. But just fly down there, man. The flights to Vegas ain't shit. They're cheap. Flights to Vegas are hella cheap, bro.
Yeah, for me it's 4 hours. Yeah, it's 4 hours. I don't even fly Delta though. My dad, he got flight privileges from Delta, but Vegas one of the hard motherfuckers to fly into.
But I may do something like fly to LA, man, and then
shit, why don't you take the train?
Drive from LA to Vegas or something like that, man, and just then turn back to LA and hang out in LA for a couple more days or something. I may do something like that.
Oh, shit, you can take the train, shit. I don't know if y'all got the buses like we got, like the double bus take you to Chicago for like $20.
We got Amtrak take you down. I don't want to do that shit though, bro. I might just fly. I'll probably just end up just flying there or something like that more than likely.
Yeah, flying more comfortable.
I'm trying to make it more than a 1 day thing, or more than a few day thing or something like that.
I'll probably get out there
down that way, huh?
I'll probably get out there like Wednesday, Thursday.
I'll probably come out there like Friday and then probably stay a few days after that. You know what I mean? Prolong.
He said, "Young Xanax said Shakir Stevens and Devin Haney will bring that beef." That's a long way away for that fight to happen. They had 2 different weight classes. I think it was Stevenson at 26 and Devin Haney. Shakir Stevenson at 26 and Devin Haney at 35.
Yeah, man, Devin Haney gonna be way too big for Shakir Stevenson, bro. That ain't gonna happen. That's probably a fight that never happens. And if it does happen, it won't happen. It won't happen until they're like in their late 20s.
Yeah, especially in New York sparring. I haven't seen New York sparring videos, but I seen the old ones, not the recent ones. TBC, I'll be in Vegas for Wilder Fury. Hell yeah, we're gonna show out in that bitch. Get a few of them shirts from Black Fight Fan. If a guy would, I'm gonna be out there, dog. I was gonna go to Danny and Derevchenko, but they on some bullshit. And I ain't going to Long Island.
Nah, man. They moved out. It was one thing when it was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, never was going to be in Brooklyn. It was going to be at Madison Square Garden. I don't mind going to Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden is a good location, too. Well, it was. You're right. It was going to be in Madison Square Garden, but you know what I mean? It's one thing, and then now it's outside
Eddie, we give you the small. We give you the small theater room or nothing, Eddie. Bullocks. Went to Long Island.
Yeah, here's the thing, Nate. Because they already know that it's not going to sell. You should have put it in the small theater. It's not. We weren't ready for the big theater. It wasn't. That fight wasn't going to sell out, man.
That's a slap in the face to Eddie Hearn, man. Tell Danny we went from the fucking the Barclays to fight Triple G in the Madison Square Garden to the Barclays to the small room in the Madison Square Garden. Who I look like, Triple G or Lomachenko or Kovalev? I ain't Kovalev.
Wow. And Danny Jacobs got to be looking at Eddie Hearn. Like, look, man, Danny Jacobs, man, you need to look at this dude. Okay, you're getting a little bit more money than you were getting before, but look where your career is going, bro. If you don't win this fight, what has Eddie Hearn done for you? If you don't win this fight,
nothing. Nothing. You back where the fuck you was when you got knocked out by Puro.
Anyway, go Sergey, man. I'm rooting for Sergey Derevchenko.
Derevchenko, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, bro. For real, dog. If he win this, man, if Derevchenko beat Danny, bro, I'm gonna be laughing, dog.
Danny Jacobs susceptible to get hits. So don't be surprised if Derevchenko get on the inside and do some work, bro.
He ain't like the same fighter no more, neither, though, man. To be honest.
No, man. Danny Jacobs, I'm starting to agree with you. I think Triple G might have changed him. The Triple G fight.
Yeah, I think he did, bro. He don't have the same authority, nothing, same punching authority, or nothing.
No, he's not as aggressive anymore either. He's more hesitant than he has been in the past. Danny Jacobs used to really want to engage. There's at times like with Selesky. Remember, Selesky still beat him. I don't care what anybody say. Man. He lost that fight.
Hey,
we was calling that fight together. I was like, man, I don't see what the judges are seeing, and they didn't even score it close.
Hell yeah, that shit was terrible. Magic Man, I call it Magic Man Salucky. Hey, Eddie Hearn saying this: Hearn, Fury versus Fury will fight Deontay Wilder. Don't be ridiculous. On Boxer said.
Yeah, yeah. Just because funny thing though, Anthony Joshua was wanting to fight him in April, but that's okay. It's okay. It's different, huh? If you just wait 4 more months, that's better than fighting in November or 4 or 5 months. That's better. Get out of here.
He says this. What? When he's just fought first Safari and now he's fighting Pinata? Don't be ridiculous. Listen, you can be bluffed out by what you want. Oh wow, yeah. Let's tune in to see Fury next fight. Because if he wins, he's going to fight Wilder, Hearn told IFL TV. He won't fight Bellew. He won't fight White. He ain't going to fight Deontay Wilder. I'm sure he will. He will next year. He'll fight everybody, but
they're trying to hate. He said he basically they're trying to hate. They're praying this fight don't happen. Please don't let it happen because you're taking a bunch of money away from us.
He says that's what it is. He said he got no confidence at the moment. He's just been out the ring 2 years. But it's a great story. To be fair, it's good for the hype. He's mad.
They're concerned. This is really bothering. This is really bothering these guys, man. It is. This is it's bothering them. CJ, they can't stand it because they've lost. He hella mad because they stole the juice from that Povetkin fight. Nobody cared. No one's talking about the Povetkin fight.
Nope.
Who cares about Povetkin, bro?
Nobody.
That's my point though. If AJ would have been ready to fight Wilder, if they would have said, okay, we got Povetkin, because they should have just told the truth, like, look, man, we want to fight Povetkin first before we fight you, because we want to get one fight in, but we want to fight you in April. Are you game? We'll give you your 40%. You come to the UK. The Povetkin fight, everyone will watching the Povetkin fight because people will be interested. All of a sudden, knowing we getting a Wilder fight next. Am I wrong?
Yep.
That's what killed it. Knowing that they're not gonna fight Wilder, the fans know who's responsible for all this. They blaming y'all, man. No matter what you guys try to say, you could come out to the line. There's too many narratives. There's too many people who have come out and told the truth against you guys. Most people, and especially sane people, are the ones saying that it's y'all. No one's been telling Wilder not to fight AJ. A lot of people told AJ not to fight Wilder. That's always bring it back to that. We always bring it back to that Anthony Joshua talks about. Well, Wilder, he was, when I was an amateur, Wilder he fought a whole year suspension before I start fighting. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. I may fight Deontay Wilder in 2019, 2020. No one's gonna pressure me. No one's gonna control my career. I'm in control of my career. I'm gonna fight Deontay Wilder when I'm best position to win. Who knows when that's gonna be? That's why I always tell people. People say, well, he said 2019, 2020, but he also said he's gonna fight Deontay Wilder when he's in the best position to win. That timetable that leaves any time. That don't have to be. That could be sometime in the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? With that kind of statement,
he doing all that talking about Wilder was a pro while he was a amateur for a year, or whatever.
Right.
Robinson Jr. turned pro in 2012.
Right.
Mikey Garcia was pro in 2006. He had 6 years on Robinson Jr. professional.
Fact.
Fuck up out of here, man. Champions ready for anything. Man. Champions are ready for anything, bro. Period.
Right.
Ain't no, I wasn't ready. Oh, you a champion. You should be ready. What's going on, Hop?
AJ got some special people, though, man, who want to protect him, talking about he need more experience for Wilder. But y'all the same one saying Wilder sucks. Call him Windmill Wilder, Deontay Wilder. Now AJ need more experience for a bum.
Now this nigga Joshua in the ring.
For a bum, bro. Okay, why does he need more experience for a bum?
Joshua in the ring. Hey, Joshua in the ring bumping a black guy all sweaty and stuff. He got gloves on. They working on inside fight. Like, you don't know what you're doing, bro.
He know, bro. He gonna get knocked out. He know that fight gonna be very short, man. I'm telling you, that fight ain't gonna last that long.
Might as well just got knocked out, man, and just
collect your money because he gonna run. He gonna get knocked out by somebody that nobody expect him to get knocked out by.
And that's exactly
going to all be over for him.
Yep, Eddie Hearn gonna leave him by his side and be mad.
Eddie Hearn gonna toss him away like garbage the moment he get knocked out. Don't be surprised if Dillian White. I know Dillian White to me still ain't that good. I know people trying to talk about Dillian White still sucks. I don't care what anybody say. I'm not changing. I mean, just because he's made a little bit of progress, he ain't made that much progress. The progress he made is medium. I mean, it just Joseph Parker ass just not a killer. Joseph Parker didn't come in with the right mentality, in my opinion. But he especially learned how to counterpunch. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't be surprised if Dillian White fight Anthony Joshua in April and knock him out cold.
Hey, what if Dillian White lose to fucking Derek Chisora? And then Derek Chisora got to fight Joshua. What the fuck?
That's been talking about that. He don't want no smoke with Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora willing to give up his whole purse. Dillian White, say something. Say something. I know you. I mean, come on. You've been quiet about Derek Chisora for years. Every time you've been asked that question, he swerved that question or redirect to talk about something else. Why don't you want to fight Derek Chisora? Because you know you lost that first fight. You know you lost that first fight. Why don't you fight him? Derek Chisora needs that fight, though. I seen his face, man. You've seen that video, that interview he did with Cook and Cassius and IFL TV, man. And he was like, man, I gotta have that fight, man. He's so desperate for that fight. He's the only guy. I think if he fights Dillian White and beats him, I think he retired, man. I think it's haunting him that he got robbed. And he feel like he has to redeem himself, even though he really won that fight. But I feel like he needs that fight, man. He has to get that fight.
Derek
Chisora wants Dillian White badly, man.
Hey, let's wrap it up and start recording some podcasts real quick, man. Right. I'm gonna play this real quick, man. See if I can get this on here real quick so y'all can hear. Hold on, let me start from the beginning. Tell me if y'all can hear it.
Or you beat a fight before. You gotta get the belt. Okay, it's what you want about me. You gotta get the belt. You gotta get the belt. You gotta get the belt. Listen, you walked up to me. You got 4 losses. Okay. Why would I fight you? I wasn't taking it serious. The whole world knows. The whole world knows. Listen, hey, take that. Why would I fight
you? Yeah, take it forever. You got 4 losses. You need to go get the belt.
For sure. Tell them they can find you at Cali.
You can find me at the Cali Enigma Boxing and Sports Network, the Cali Enigma 2, and the Cali Enigma on Instagram and Twitter, man. And also, of course, on S1210 College Sports Most Wanted, the S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. That's me, the CJ Goodfella, from the Box Clinic More, Club Sports TV. And also, we have our podcast on Castbox, too, man. We get ready to go record some more episodes for y'all.
Yeah, real quick, yeah. All those links into the description, to my social media, the podcast link, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to come back and do a live stream a little bit later as well. Check the description out. Follow me at all social media platforms you want to donate. The PayPal link is there. Want to know where I get my intro instrumentals from? That link is there as well, too. So always check out the description for all the sources for breaking news and some rumors as well, too. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. We gone.